What's up, everybody? I am here with you. We are going to do my torch leg workout. So obviously we're gonna hit it all: glutes, quads, hamstrings, calves. And for all of those exercises, keeping that core tight is super important. Then the other thing you have to remember is that we're gonna throw in balance. So your core really is going to need to help you so that you stay absolutely safe. Good form is key. Let's start. Sorry, keep going. Just want to make sure I set my timer. It is -1 in Nashville. I'm so glad I'm working out with y'all instead of outside. Open up your arms. Lean to one side. These are all very gentle stretches because you're not warmed up. Keep your knee behind your toe. Knee behind your toe. Put your hands on the inside of your knees and just lower down, gently pushing out. Straighten your legs, slide your hands down your shins, and just stretch those hamstrings out. Again, being very gentle. Turn sideways. Get into a runner's stretch, please. Other side. Yesterday I was supposed to do a training run, but it was impossible with the conditions outside. So I took an hour walk with Charlie and it was so pretty. I feel like I missed the last time Nashville had a big snow. I was out of town or something. I feel like maybe the last 2 times I've missed. So it was pretty cool. All right, so here's what we're gonna do for this wide squat. You are gonna lower, okay? So we're gonna have a heavy weight, and then you're gonna go up on the balls of your feet and hold, and then lower up on the balls of your feet and hold. We're gonna go 1.5 minutes. And that's so we have that time up at the top. I'm gonna go with a 17.5-pound weight, because why not? I'll put a 15-pound here, just in case. I'm paying attention to this glute back here, because I tweaked it once, I don't want to do that again. Okay, so you can hold this weight however you want. Feet out, stand up tall. Core is engaged. Go up on the balls of your feet and balance. Lower through those heels. Drive up. Get up on the balls of those feet. If you need to adjust your feet, do that. Your knees should be behind your toes when you lower down. Up on the balls of your feet and hold. Lower, up on the balls of your feet. If you lose your balance, it's okay. See me doing it lots, I'm sure. Keep that core engaged. When you don't, you're a lot more wobbly. So guys, I will not be on tomorrow or Friday or next Monday or Tuesday. So I'll try to get on 1 or 2 times between Wednesday and Friday, and then I should be able to get in a little bit more of a schedule. You guys are doing excellent. I know this is a long road home. You can drop down to a lower weight if you need to, or honestly drop the weight completely. If you're brand new, you don't even have to use weights, just get your form down. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good job. Have some water. Okay, next. Okay, so with this next one, this is a pretty tricky one. No idea who's been working out in here, but someone did a lot of stuff, which is good, makes me happy. Okay, so with this one, you're gonna want a chair or a bench. This is definitely a little bit trickier. And so I want to make sure that you are taking care. Make sure that whatever you're using is stable and can't flop over. Okay? So you're going to step up, lift that back leg behind you. Sorry that I disappeared. Step up, lift that back leg behind you, which definitely makes it more challenging. So make sure you're stable up top before you lift that leg. So you see we're not rushing, but you step up and you're already balancing. Then you have the added challenge of balancing by lifting that leg up. How are your weights feeling? Only you can gauge that. So if you have good form, keep your weights. If you do not have good form, drop down or drop completely. Again, we're going a minute and a half. The balancing is challenging, so engage those core muscles, please. Less than 10 seconds, we can do it. Do not quit. You go at whatever pace you need to, but don't quit. And done. Whew. So, leg day is just challenging. So please don't get discouraged by it. That is not something you should allow to happen because, hey, you showed up, and most people don't even show up for themselves ever. Show up for everybody else, but not themselves. And that is just not the best version of you when you're doing for everybody else and neglecting yourself. It's just not. And you might feel like, oh, this is just this period of time and I'm just being selfless and I'm a mom or, you know, aunt or wife or employee or all of the above. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. People need you to be healthy and to take care of yourself in order to be your best for them. Okay, so for this next one, I'm gonna grab 15s, I'll see how it goes. So with this one, this is just a very simple hinge, so we're really gonna work our hamstrings. So this is the exercise. You hinge over on one leg, and then you come up and you'll lift, then you'll go to the other leg. I am starting with 15s. I have no idea, we'll see how it goes. I would encourage you to go with a heavier weight. Your legs are strong muscles even if you haven't worked out in a long time. So don't sit here and me picking up 3-pound weights because you're not going to feel anything. The only way you can pick up 3-pound weights is if you're new, brand new or relatively new and you still feel like you're getting your form down. That I'm okay with. Okay, so you're going to hinge over, run those weights down the front of that leg. Your core has to be engaged. That knee goes up. So you see, this is not about moving fast. This is about really using excellent form, making our legs and our core work. So the 15s are really challenging for me, so I'm glad about that. I think I picked the right weight. Keep that core engaged. You're gonna wanna release it. If you lose your balance, who cares? Just reset. Knee up. Come on, guys, we can do this, I promise. Good job. One more. Good work. Remember, make sure you put your weights off to the side. The last thing you want to do is leave them on the ground, even pushed off to the side, because it's really easy to step on them and fall. And how do I know that? I'm sure you can figure it out. I feel so good. So good. Hi, Tracy. Okay. Next. Oh, next one's good. So we are going to do a side lunge. I have to say, my right foot, the ball of my foot is hurting me after that walk yesterday because I had to walk in snow boots, and it was a workout. So we are going to lunge to one side, holding weights, and then you're gonna push up and you're gonna lift that leg up, and then you're gonna go the other side. So you wanna make sure you have plenty of room on both sides, whichever direction you're going. If for some reason you don't, do 45 minutes on one side. Move over, do 45 minutes. 45 seconds on one side and then 45 seconds on the other. I will give you a verbal cue of when you need to switch. Okay, I'm gonna go with, I was gonna go with 10s, I'll go with 12s. And I will see how it goes. Because the fact of the matter is, you don't always know when you grab a weight how it's gonna go. So side lunge, then the lift. Side lunge, when you side lunge, make sure that knee is behind your toe. Ooh. Side lunge, lift. Ooh. I know, you're not gonna like me very much from this one, but that's okay, because it is a burn and we are here for the burn. And you know, you gotta hit those muscles in new ways. If you just do the same thing all the time, they're gonna get used to it and you're not gonna get the same results. So that was, I think, the best thing about 75 Hard was I was still doing ViscoFit. I was walking, I was on the bike, so I was doing a lot of different variety. I tried Pilates once. I'm not like a Pilates yoga person. I understand why people love it, it's just not my jam. Oh, you should switch, sorry. Totally missed that verbal cue. Anyway, so I got a lot of variety in, which was great. Because you gotta be creative, right? And done. Whew. Have some water. So you see, we're not doing like typical cardio, but pay attention to your heart rate. Feels like you just sprinted down the block, right? So if you are sucking wind, hinge over, put your hands on your knees, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. And you will immediately notice your breath start to slow and your heart rate slow down. So it's all good stuff. Okay, so the next one that we are gonna do is kneeling dog. So I'm gonna want you to fold over your mat. So you're gonna have two weights, and this is a lot more challenging than it will look like. You're gonna go down, down, step up, lift that knee in front of you, then go down starting with that knee. So you're going to hold weights. again, it's challenging because you have to allow, it's not the going down where the weights become challenging, it's the getting up. So if you go too heavy, you know, it can mess you up. Oh goodness, I just remembered something. Hold on one quick second. I just remembered that I have something to do today that I was not. So I just need to set an alarm for myself because if I don't, I will forget. Okay. I am so glad I looked at my, in fact, I should ask the person if we are still on today because hey there, ... Just wanted to see if we were still on for 12:30 today, given the condition of the roads, period. Please let me know, ! I can totally reschedule to late next week or the week after if that works for you, period. Okay, I'm really sorry I had to do that. Okay. So funny how you'll just get like these thoughts of like, oh crap. Okay, so I'm gonna go with 8s. That is what I'm gonna be doing. What are you gonna be doing? Okay, so core tight, shoulders back, kneel, kneel, and then you're gonna drive up through that heel, and then lift, and then start with that leg that you just lifted. So I want you to really balance and give that a couple beats before you go back into another one. Okay, I'm gonna go up to 10s. It is possible to go up in weight, just like it is to go down. Hold it for probably 3 seconds. Really have that core fight. It's harder and harder as the time goes on. Keep those shoulders back, keep that core engaged. Whew, that was a little sloppy, which means I'm dropping back to my 8s, because what I tell you, sloppy form means it's time to drop down to a lower weight. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good work, people. Good work, good work. Yeah, leg day is hard. Do not get discouraged, and I'll tell you why. Because there's no point. Like, what role does discouragement have? All it does is kind of knock us backwards. So I would encourage you, if you start to think a negative thought, replace it with a positive thought. So if you start to think, oh, I'm so weak, oh, I'm so like over myself and I hate my body, blah, 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 just replace it with, this body birthed a child, or this body is able to get up every morning and run around like a crazy person at work with the kids, with this, with that. Just like, your body's absolutely incredible, what God has created. So try to appreciate it and don't beat up on yourself, and replace the negative thoughts. It is possible. I've been working on it, and it's good. It doesn't mean I don't criticize myself, because I'm so good at it, so that takes a little practice. I wish I was as good at other things as I am at criticizing myself. Okay, so you're gonna step back behind you, okay? That knee is behind your toe, your core is tight, and you lift to the side. So we're doing 45 seconds on one side, 45 on the other. How do your weights feel? So when I raise that leg, I have the weight on the outside of it, just to increase the challenge. We are kicking some serious ass, people. I love it. Take those breaks when you need to. Oh, no, we're not done yet. Sorry. 5 more seconds on this side. Other side. You might have one side that you feel you have better balance on. For me, it's the other side. Okay. So if you wobble, like I've been doing since I started this side, you just want to reset. It's okay. It's very common to have one side that's either stronger or has better balance capabilities. Because your body is, each side of your body does not perfectly mirror the other. Oh my gosh, this is kicking my ass. Oh good, we're done. I didn't say it was gonna be easy. I don't think I ever told you that. So again, if you're sucking wind, it's good. It's good, it's good. All right, how are you guys doing? I am doing so great. Okay, so for this next one, I am going to be wanting you, we're gonna be, I don't know what I'm doing with my mat here. Okay, so, you're gonna be lying down. You're gonna be lying down. Okay, so this is your position, and you're gonna go up, then you're gonna come down, your feet are stacked, you're gonna lower yourself almost off the ground, then go back up. So really use those legs, really use those core, but you're balancing right on this spot before you extend. So this is very much a core emphasis workout, but your legs are having to play a huge part in supporting you and making sure that you don't touch the mat. Obviously, if you need a break, you touch the mat. Good job. Other side. Oh. Okay. So your legs are bent, your feet are stacked, and you push up. Then when you lower, you do not let your hips or legs touch the ground if you can help it. You can kiss the ground if you want, but you're not resting. And so you're holding to really work on your balance right there and work on your balance right here, because you should feel this wrapped around your trunk. taking a little break. Again, feel your heart rate. So good. So freaking good. Like I used to love people who would talk to me about my workouts. They're like, well, I would do them, but like I need my cardio. I'm like, why? And they're like, well, it's really important for me to get my heart rate up. I'm like, oh, I agree. Try my workouts. And they were like, oh, I didn't realize, because people have in their mind cardio is running or jumping jacks or, you know, some dance classes or something like that. No. I mean, those are cardio exercises, but they're not the only things that get your heart rate up. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, so for this next one, you're gonna wanna find something to lean on. I'm gonna use my bike, but the whole goal is that I want you in this position and you're gonna be circling your leg. Does not sound hard. Talk to me in 45 seconds. I'm gonna move this over. Okay, well there's too many weights on it to move it, so it's not cooperating. Okay. So you're leaning, that leg is bent. So I want you doing circles towards your other leg. So, towards the inside. Trying to keep your balance is crazy. Keep those core muscles engaged. Now change directions. I know. You would think something so simple, so simple. Other direction. Oh, that other foot wants to shift to try and make it easier. Don't let it. Other leg. You can do it. I promise. Other direction. Keep that core tight. Take those breaks when you need to. Other direction. Back to the other direction, less than 10 seconds. Don't hate me. 2, 1, and done. Okay, so I want you to squat, keeping those feet together, and just kind of sit back, stretching those glutes and those hamstrings. Told you, it looks so simple, so freaking hard. Okay. Y'all, we are getting our butts handed to us officially. Officially. Okay. Holding the dumbbells, push one foot. Oh, okay. So the next one that we are going to do is one of my favorites. Stability ball. My stability ball is a little flat. And I will give you one guess. Why? And it's not because I haven't pumped it up, it's because my son likes to play with it. So, you know, there are worse things. I don't get too riled up about it. I do get a little irritated when I want to work out and I'm up here in the middle of a workout and my ball's gone. But other than that, I don't care. Okay, so for this next one, you're leaning forward on your ball. And your fingers are lightly touching the ground. So try not to tip over. When your ball is more filled up, it's more challenging to stay on top of it. So don't lean onto your hands, okay? You want your core muscles to really be working to keep you on the ball. Okay, now we're switching sides. Woo. And you're just on one foot, raising that other one. It's a lot harder than it looks. Keep those core muscles engaged. If I fall off, don't laugh at me, okay? We can do it. Yes, we can. I swear, I swear. 5 more seconds on this side. Holy shit. Okay, other side. Oh my gosh. I know I'm getting you today, but I'm getting myself too, so we're all in this together. Whew. Keep that core tight. I'm so sore. The burn is intense, so I'm going to take a 3 to 4 second break, and then I'm getting back into it. You're not kicking your leg up, guys, as you get more tired. You're going to want to do that. You got to squeeze, embrace the burn. This is how we get results. We don't get results by taking the easy way out. 2, 1, and done. That was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay. All right. What is next? Okay. Next one. Oh. Let me move this. I gotta turn this fan off. I think I need a fan and wonder where you had it, do you? Okay. So with this next one, you're gonna get super light weights. And we're gonna do a single leg run in place. Okay, so plan accordingly. Keep that core tight. Your back is flat. If you lose your balance, who gives a crap? Not me, and you shouldn't either. Just engage that core even further. "45 seconds on each leg. Whew. 2, 1, done. Whew. Lost my balance. So if that happens to you, just reset. And again, you probably have one side where your balance is not quite as good. And if that's the case, who cares? Three, 2, 1, and done. Y'all. Goodness. Have some water. Okay, I think I'm ready to go to what do y'all want to do next? I am feeling so good, and I hope you are too. And the fact of the matter is, if you're not feeling that great, or you're having kind of a crappy workout, or you feel like you're just not, you know, where you want to be, just keep going. Promise, it's going to be okay. But you can't work out once a month and expect things to go the way you want. Or not things to go the way you want, but to make the progress that you want to make. I'm trying to find something to do. Okay, so you're going to stand on a spot on the floor. And you're going to hold weights. Okay, so you're on this spot and you're going to push to the front, to the side, and to the back. Switch legs. Front, side, back. Now I don't want you leaning into it, okay? So stay upright. Push with that heel, push with that heel, push with that heel. Push. You can do it. We're doing great. Take those breaks if you want to. You can drop the weights at any time. Less than 10 seconds. And done. How's everybody? We're kicking ass, y'all. We are kicking ass. I put this up here so people don't walk into it and like get a black eye, because it's hard to see. Okay, so I want you to sit on this ball. Heavy weights. Oh, really, my ball is so squishy. Okay. So you're sitting on the ball and you're lifting up. See what happens. Squeeze that quad to lift that weight up. Don't let the weight hit you in the face. So put those weights as close to your knees as possible. Squeeze those abs. Whew. Really squeeze. You can do it. You can really do it. I know it's challenging, but we persevere. If you fall off, who cares? Not me. Not me. And you shouldn't either. Oh, these weights are so heavy. But my form is still good, so I'm keeping up with them. 3, 2, 1, and simple, right? But it's not. It's not. Okay, so for this next one, get your mat. You're gonna want a single weight, so I'm gonna get a 12. And you are driving up, but your toes are up off the ground. And you're marching. Try not to rest your triceps on the ground to give yourself more balance. Really put that focus in your glutes, hamstrings. Drive those hips up as high as you can. And also too, you can take the weight off your hips if it's too much. So we're really balancing on one heel while trying to keep those hips up while extending our leg. So it's a lot, I get it. But we keep going and we just take those breaks when we need to. I have not done a ViscoFit leg workout since I started 75 hard, and oh my gosh, I can tell the difference. I have so many people messaging me like, should I do it, should I do it? If you have little kids, no. Nope. Set yourself up for failure, because life with small children is just different than when you can leave your kids at home and go out for a walk or a run or whatever, go to an exercise class. I think it's fantastic. I think everybody can benefit from just kind of honing in on like being more disciplined with their time. I think the not drinking, you know, like most people I know are like, I don't think I could do it, because that's how I thought too. And if you think you can't stop drinking, then you probably need to stop drinking for a little while, just to show yourself that you can. That's probably, I love alcohol. So, I mean, the fact that I said I was gonna do 75 hard and all my kids looked at me like, really? You're gonna stop drinking for, and it's not like I drink a lot, but they're used to seeing me with a glass of wine or a drink, or, you know, Dave and I going out, so they know that we like our cocktails. So they're all like pretty impressed with me, which is nice. All right, guys, we're gonna have a nice stretch because you got to cool down. Don't be running off and not cooling down, because you'll regret it later. Okay, lunge to one side, keep your knee behind your toe. We could be deeper into these stretches because, oh, we're warmed up, that's for sure. Hands on the inside of your thighs, so sink deep while pushing out, stretching those inner thighs. Straighten your legs, put your hands on the ground or your shins or your ankles, and I want you to pull. You've got to stretch out those hamstrings and glutes, or they're not going to be very happy with you. So next, I want you to cross one ankle over. You can hang on to a chair or the wall, and just sit back. Make sure this knee is behind your toe, and really stretch out this glute back here. It's important. So good, so good, so good, so good. Guys, I have like really enjoyed my time with you. Pull your knee into your chest. Put one hand, again, you can balance on the chair. Pull that foot into your butt cheek. Other side, stretching out that quad. You want to push down and back with the knee to really get a great quad stretch. This was awesome. So yeah, I won't be on until next Wednesday or Thursday, but